sponsor was like, how did you get it? I'm like, bro, they messaged me. I don't know. And she's like, girl, this is like a sign. This is your, like, this is why, like, you know, and I got 2 market partners out of nowhere. I had like 2 VIPs, like my current VIPs buying that I didn't even speak to them. And like, that was, and then last Friday, I even told myself I wasn't going to get a check because I've been kind of like not really working because of like personal issues. And Friday I woke up to like a couple hundred, sorry if I got out, a couple $100 check, and I'm like, what? And you want to know something I want to say is, as soon as I got that check, I snapped out of it. And not because money, not because of that, because I have something and people behind me that are holding me accountable. I have people behind me that are really trying to see my difference, that when I am sleeping until 3 o'clock and they notice I haven't posted, they're kind of like, yo, what's up? I've never had that. Every single day I had Vanessa or somebody hitting me up saying, yo, you good? You straight? Yo, maybe you should write. Maybe you should meditate. I noticed you haven't been meditating lately. And I haven't. Last week I didn't meditate, write, anything. So this week I kind of did like a cleanse of my energy. I like moved around my house, did some things, made me feel a lot better. Woke up this morning very motivated. So on top of that, I just want to read you guys something that I woke up to this morning. Again, I have not read or write for the past like week. So like waking up to like reading this put my heart at like, okay, you know what? This is it. So let's just start. It's a very small thing. It's little small motivational like passages that I just wanted to read to you. So it's about an excuse. An excuse is simply a challenge that you've decided have power over you. If you're serious about changing your life, you'll find a way to pass all your obstacles. Now, if you're kind of sort of serious about changing your life, you'll find an excuse. In other words, excuses are fake news. We get extremely defensive about our excuses because excuses free us from taking responsibility for our lives. I didn't get fired because I had a bad attitude. I got fired because my boss was a chowderhead. Excuses do also help us avoid facing our fears and stop us from opening ourselves up unto unknown possibilities that can only reveal themselves if we let our excuses go. This is what we call staying in our comfort zone. Staying in situations that range from, ho-hum to the full-on, simply because it's comfortable, then straying out into unknown territory. Please do not waste your one and only chance to be the you that is you on planet Earth, screwing around with excuses when you have the power to create whatever you desire. And then right after that, it was this, which I just posted the quote. It said, when it comes to the stuff that really matters to you, why settle for fine when fabulous is also on the menu? And that right there, like, I was like, okay, God, like, I see what you're doing here. Like, I literally went outside to my man, and because like we started both doing online businesses. He does Forex. Of course I do Monet. So like I went out to him and I'm like reading this. I'm like, yeah, no excuses. We got this. Let's do this. And it's just like, I needed that. And one thing I want to touch on about excuses is it's completely right. We do use excuses. You know how many times when Vanessa messaged me this past week and she says, girl, you need to do this. I'm like, yeah, but when if I would have done what she had told me to do, I probably would have already gone out of this and I probably would have had 3 more market partners, 5 more VIPs, probably would have made my $1,500 for Vegas this month. But I was so sucked up on the fact that I only needed $500 more to sell that and I could have gotten it. But I was so in my head that I wasn't going to make it that I didn't make it. Well, I'm not going to say I didn't. I'm working my ass off today. But I just wanted to share that with you guys because, I went through that and we're all human. Vanessa goes through it. Ariana goes through it. Mandy goes through it. We're all human. Just because we seem like, oh my God, they're positive and they have it all together. We're all figuring out just like you guys. So on top of that, Mandy, go ahead.
Thank you. That last part had me laughing because I laugh if it does come off that I have all my shit together, but y'all, and yes, just went through it last week. Y'all, last week was just like a crazy week for me, and if it came off I have all my stuff together, blessed be God, because my Mandy even struggles sometimes. Which, thank you. That story, and I know I can't say that I personally understand what you're going through, but I can empathize with you because it is a tough situation that you're going through, but I'm happy that you can see the positivity in it and just keep going and put your heart into this, and just know that, you know, very soon she'll be home and everything will be good. And but yeah, so the whole point and that whole story about how you flipped yourself out of it, girl, wow. um Damn, that was a good one, Jazz. Thank you.
I had to, man. I had to, man. If I would have did another week of this, a man would have Baker acted me. Just kidding. But.
No, but no, like it's very powerful. And guys, this ties right into, and thank you. Like you didn't even know, well, you kind of knew because I posted the topic, but you didn't know how I wanted to touch upon it, about building your own powerful, strong mindset. It's something you create, it's something you build. And Jazz did it for herself this past week. So thank you. That was the perfect segue. I'm glad we had you start and not end.
Awesome.
But to jump into how I've gone about this, I guess I'm going to tell you guys a little story time, a really short bit. And I know, you know, some people that I talk to on the side here, they'll be like, yo, girl, you're just so strong. You're so tough. And please do not take offense when I say this. I kind of chuckle to myself because it took me a very long time to build to this point, to get this tough skin, to just keep going even when it doesn't work out every month, to keep pushing. Guys, I got the bags to prove it right now, okay? You know, and also the industry I'm in too. Like I've been 12 years deep in chef life. And, you know, if you know any cooks, if you are with people that cook all the time, it is a dog eat dog industry, and you have to be a tough person, especially as a woman in the field. You gotta be a beast, and you gotta run circles around the boys. So, you know, starting back then, I will honestly admit to you guys, I was a very weak-minded person. I took everything personally. I had the worst attitude. My dad used to say that I was like oil, vinegar, and fire. Like I would just spit whatever the first thing came to my mind. And my family used to say, filter yourself, filter yourself. um, yeah, like I just didn't care when I was younger. I was I was quick to react and never really took time to analyze a situation. I just go. So fast forward to college, and I started to realize that spit and fire and vinegar attitude is not gonna get me where I want to get. So I had to learn to take the hits from people. When and guys, I've had grown old European men get in my face and tell me I ain't shit, like right up in there, and be like, you ain't shit. You think you got this? Step to me. And I'd be like, word? I chop, chop, chop. Because I learned I'm not fighting with you. Because obviously, if you're coming at me, you see something about me that makes you question if you're working hard enough. It makes you a little nervous. It makes you think, damn, she's got a lot of talent. That's how I started to look at it. It was an issue with themselves. It was not personal with me. Once I started to do that, I just started to let certain things go. I was just like, nope, nope, this is not my battle. This is not my place. He got a lot of issues. She's mad at something. It could be as simple as they're having a bad day, so it dominoed on you. I've had that happen so many times in the kitchen, because when you got 20 people of different personalities, different backgrounds, different places of life, guys, somebody's going to try to test you, okay? And what you have to do is you have to remember, I'm better than this. I'm going to rise above it, and I'm going to take that hit. That's called building up your skin. Every time you take a hit and just decide if it's your battle or not, or you take that and you just bite it, like you take that L. And guys, I had to go through this last week. Ariana knows where I'm at now. People are testing me. And Mom Mandy is not the one. But I'm learning, and my boyfriend even says it to me. He's like, you used to just shut up and take it. So remember, this is not your battle, and take that hit. That's how you get tough. Like, that's what it is. So I'm still learning this, guys. So that's why I say, please don't think I have all my things together, but I'm here to tell you it's possible because I've done it. I've done it before and I'm doing it again. Because, you fall off sometimes, but it's okay. You get back up, you rise above. So I learned how to build up a tough skin. Then life throws curveballs. And I use the baseball theory is when the curveball comes, you have the glove. You have the power. Please don't mind my oyster knife cut. Sorry. You have the power to decide how you catch that ball. Are you going to let it hit you in the face because you didn't protect yourself? Or are you going to say, yep, I got it? So when curveballs came my way, and I've had quite a few, a few times I let it hit me, and I kept letting it hit me until one day I said, no, I'm going to decide this story. I'm going to grab it and we're just going to toss it to the left and keep pushing forward. That's how you build up strength for yourself, is when you decide how you react, is when you decide how you go about moving forward. When you let that ball keep hitting you, you're letting the ball decide the outcome. Because the outcome's what? You take the L and you're the one leaving bruised and confused, right? But if you decide how to take it, right, you get to tell the ball, boo-boo, bye. Simple as that. And guys, I'm still learning that. Yesterday, finally acclimated to that point. And I let Ariana know, I was like, ooh, I'm just going to rise above this and we're going to keep going because I don't got patience for it or time or energy. That is the last step of having a strong mind, is you need to understand that everything you do has energy, right? And you need to understand that where you place your energy is your choice. How you put your energy out there is your choice. So you decide, am I going to put the positive energy out there today? Or am I going to put this negative energy, even if I'm feeling bad? Am I going to put this negative energy out there and possibly make somebody else feel that or make somebody else react to that? When I could have easily just said, okay, yes, I have some bad things going on, but you know what? Why not be a light in someone's dark night? I have that tattooed to me. My grandfather used to say that to me, and he used to say that to people. I'll give you the direct quote. It says, be a twinkle in someone's dark night. We have no idea what anybody's going through. There are people that when I tell them the stuff I've been through, they look at me and go, holy shit. You went through that? Yeah. But guess what? I decided to put a smile on and keep pushing because I have shit to do and I have goals to meet, and I'm not going to let anything, including health issues and stuff, I'm not letting shit stop me from getting what I need to get. Strong mindset. You have to understand that the power of you and the power of your belief system and your why comes from you. You create that. And that power is one of the most powerful things to equate to success. We hear it here all the time. We hear it here all the time that the power of belief, excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. That sounded so gross. But the power of belief is the first step to you building and manifesting your success. The power of belief comes from having a strong mindset, right? So when you start to believe in yourself, you're building up that strong mindset. You're saying, I got this. This is mine. I'm going to go get it no matter how hard I got to work, no matter how many nights of sleep I got to give up, no matter how many parties I got to give up. I'm going to get it. Strong mindset. Because guess what? You just decided to do what 99% of people, including business owners, will not do. So you just joined the 1%. Your bank account might not look like it yet, but you just joined the 1% mindset club. Feel me? And when you do that, the world is your oyster and you can get whatever the hell you want to get. My dad says all the time, and my dad has been doing sales for 23 years now, and he's damn good at it. But he tells me all the time, because I'm like, Dad, isn't it like, don't you have a dry spell here or there? Or, like, isn't it hard because he deals with appliances? Now, you buy a stove, you're not buying one for, a good 5-10 years. So how do you build that relationship? And he tells me all the time, he says, you know what? God, Rugrat, does not give you anything that you don't work for. He will bless you, but you got to show him that you want it. You got to show him that you are the warrior he created you to be, that you learned that the strong mindset gets you to where you want to get. He gave you lessons. Use them. Don't abuse them. Use them, is what my dad tells me all the time. He tells me that to have a strong mindset, you got to understand that the only way to keep it is to push forward with it. You're not going to just sit there and one day have a strong mindset and expect it to work for you. You got to remember that it's a daily process. You need to wake up and say, I got this. I believe in myself. It's for me. Everything I want is for my taking. It's a daily project to have a strong mindset. Please do not think that anybody who comes off strong is just magically strong. We have worked to get to that point because life, like I said, it threw its curveballs. It taught us our lessons. It might have kicked us down, but what do? It's not about how hard you fall. It's not about how many times you fall. It's about how the hell you get back up and you fight. If you take that fall and you just lay there, you let life decide that, yep, life, you got me. I'm going to let you handle the rest of it. I'm good. No, this is your life. This is your story. You get one of them. And guys, we all see it all the time that life is very short and it could go like that. So live each day with that belief for yourself and go for it. Just get whatever the heck it is you want to get. And guess what? That's you being stronger than any of the hurdles, any of the curveballs, any of the obstacles. And all you had to do, the first step to being strong, is believing and loving yourself and understanding that you can get whatever the hell you want to get, no matter who tells you can't, no matter who tells you that you can't have it. No, that's their opinion. You go get it because you're strong, because you're the warrior that God created you to be, because he would not give you these lessons and distractions and all this for you to fight against them for nothing. That's not how it works. You put in the work, you get the blessings. You sit there and you let life hit you and just abuse you, because life is not easy. We know that. Life is a roller coaster ride and you just got to strap on and hang on. Okay? But if you let it abuse you, you're letting it win. And all you had to do, the first step, was believe in yourself. That is the first step of having a strong mind. And guys, I swear to you, if you go about start tomorrow. You know what? Start today. We're in the morning time, so you can start today. We got plenty of the day left. Go look at yourself in the mirror real quick and tell yourself, you got this. I believe in you. You are strong. You are phenomenal. You have fire in you that you need to share with the world, because if you don't, you're letting life win and you had a great story to tell. Go say that to yourself. And I bet you, you're going to be like, yeah, let's go work, or let's go get this or do that. It doesn't have to be work related, but I need y'all to really, really, truly believe in yourselves. I don't want anybody here to ever feel at the point where I felt a few years ago, where I just was ready to just F it. Bye. Like I could have just let life take over and just been the robot with all the shit that was going on in my life. And there was a point where I was so close to just being that robot. But I snapped myself out of it because I realized, wait a minute, the story's writing itself around me and I'm a character in my own life? No, I'm the author of my own life. So let me take back the pen and let me write that out. Because what? I'm a warrior, I'm strong, and I believe in myself, period. So that's what I hope y'all take away from this. That's what I hope y'all understand, is you have the power in you, and that The power of you is above all else one of the most powerful things in this universe. It gets you to the success level that you want to be at. So to close this out, believe in yourself, love yourself, work hard for yourself. And when life throws the curveballs and the lemons, take that hit or grab that little curveball and toss it to the left and keep moving forward. Because we got a lot of shit to do. And I know y'all have big dreams, just like I have big dreams. And guys, I don't even joke when I say this. I'm gonna be a millionaire by 35. And it's not for the money, it's for the lifestyle, and to know that if one, I ever get sick again, I'm good. I can pay for it straight cash. I don't have to worry. Right? And it's to make sure my dad gets that log cabin that he keeps talking about. Okay? It's the lifestyle. So please go after what you want, love thyself, and believe in thyself. But I don't know, does anybody have anything they want to say or any questions or anything like that? I'm leaving it open for somebody. Oh shit, I see a lot of the chat pop off. All right. Well, on that note, guys, I'm going to close this out, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Remember, 24 hours. Oh, somebody talking?
Hey,
Okay,
Mandy and Sasha. I just
Oh,
jumped on. Sorry. I just want to say we got to get to work, guys, just because it's the last day of the month. Let's just don't think like, oh, it's the last day. I can't reach that goal. You never know who's going to come through. You never know what can happen. You never know. Like, end of the month, Monet magic is real.
it is, guys.
Let's just literally kill today. Even if you do one thing more than what you did yesterday, just get it done. Just do it. Do what you have to do. And just like Mandy said, like, believe in yourself. Like, do what you got to do for you. Like, how are you gonna feel after you do that one thing? And that's what counts. Like, if you woke up today, I put this in the chat today, and if you guys didn't read it, go back and read it. If you woke up today and you're upset at where you're stuck at, then push harder. Just push harder, guys.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. That was my next point is we got 24 hours and let's go after it. Just work harder than the day before. That's the whole point of this. Not to like go, 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 go. It's to just better yourself each day, like Sasha said. So on that note, guys, much love. God bless. And if you're free at 12 at noontime, I'm going to be doing a Motivational Monday on IG. If you want a little bit more fire in you to get the push for the rest of the day, hop on there. Wow, learn how to speak today, Mandy. But much love, y'all. God bless. Have a great Monday.